In this video, I will show you guys how to use the calculator function in futures. This is really important that you go to the calculator first to be able to, analyze the signal before putting it in. So I'm on the home page of KuCoin. This is the spot homepage. I'm going to show you how to get the futures from here. Just click derivatives. Futures Pro is what we use. For the sake of the video, I'm just going to use ADA just to kind of keep everything uniform. So when the home page loads, right next to the place order section here, there's going to be a little calculator icon. Click on that. Now you're going to need to know the current entry price, or the entry price you're looking to enter. For me, I just kind of analyze the last price, which is the current price. You want to stay within the entry price that was given on the signal, but again, just for the sake of calculation and training, just going to click last price. Now for newbies, I would recommend that you guys stay no higher than a 5x leverage. Close price, this is where I give you a few targets. You can put a target in. Let's just say the close price was $2.50 is kind of where in your mind you want to exit. It can go higher, but again, I try to stay somewhere in the middle to not think that it's going to hit all the targets, just so I can be comfortable with a close target. You would put in the amount that you want and then just hit start, calculate. Now based on this trade here at $2.30, closing at $2.50, at the size is 188, which is basically buying 100 coins. It'll cost me on a 5x leverage $46.05. I'd profit $19.75 for a 42.88% return. Now the next thing you want to calculate is the liquidation price. Again, liquidation price, you're going to need the entry price and the size. So on every play I give you, I also give you a stop loss, which is the same as a liquidation price. Liquidation price is what KuCoin sets on every order to protect them so it doesn't go over. Click on liquidation price. Click last price. Make sure the entry price matches the initial entry price, but I just went with last price. The 100, that matters. You have to put the correct order size in and then start calculations. So if I gave you an entry price on this and it was, $2.03, then this tells me that the liquidation price is going to be lower than the entry price, so this is fine. At that point, you would just set a stop loss to reflect the the stop loss price, since it's going to be higher than the liquidation price. And then the last tab would be a close tab, and this basically just tells you what percentage you're looking for, as far as return. And if it's at 50%, then you need to get to, on your investment, you need to get to $2. It needs to get to $2.55. 75%, it needs to get to $2.66. Just please note, when you click on something, always hit start calculation for it to calculate again. And in order for you to get 100% on this particular trade, it would have to get to $2.78 at a 5x leverage. To go back to liquidation price, and this is important as you guys start to hone in your skills and get a little bit better, you can increase the margin. I'm sorry, not the margin. You could increase the leverage. So right now 5x is pretty safe for a newbie. So if I was to calculate this, the liquidation price would be $1.91. You see the current price is $2.31, meaning when it gets to $1.91, KuCoin is going to liquidate your position and you would lose out and close out on the trade. We hope that doesn't happen, but it could happen if things retrace and it loses. This is why you put your stop losses to mitigate what you lose, but the system's automatically going to put their own in. Now, if you go up to a 10x from a 5, you notice the liquidation went from $1.91 to $2.14. it puts you closer to the entry point. So some of the downside to increasing your leverage is your liquidation is going to be a lot closer. So you can lose the money if it does retrace quicker. The upside to it is it could be 15, 10, or even 20 times the amount that you initially invested. So just be mindful of that. To go back to profit again, we're going to stick with the same close. Same size, just for calculation. Again, so on an order like this, we'd be paying $46.39. Very good return at 38%. We'll profit 18. If you want to push up the leverage, you could also calculate that to say, well, if I go 10x, you notice when you go 10x, it goes from $46.39 to $29.19. So it basically lowers your cost price. Profit stays the same, but it increases your return because your cost price was lower, right? But the only difference is that liquidation price changes, so you guys just have to be careful when you start going up. And those are the basics behind the calculator. Pretty self-explanatory, but I go there prior to placing an order. And a good feature is if this number works for you, you can click right place order here, and it'll fill in the same exact order that you calculated. But just know that the pricing and everything may change because crypto is moving every second. But that's the basics of the calculator. We'll get a little bit deeper into placing orders in the next section.